Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving deep into something we've all experienced at some point. Those little white lies, those fibs, those, dare I say it, that can pop up in relationships. You know what I'm talking about, right? Like when someone says, "I love that hat on you," and you just know, deep down they're thinking, "Honey, that hat belongs on a scarecrow." But seriously, folks, recognizing the signs of lying in a relationship is crucial. It's not about being suspicious all the time, but about building trust and really understanding the person you're with. Because, let's face it, honesty is the foundation of any healthy relationship. And just like a house with a shaky foundation, a relationship built on lies just won't stand the test of time. So, get ready to put on your detective hats, because I'm about to share some telltale signs that might just expose a liar in your midst. And hey, even if you don't catch anyone in a lie, you'll learn a thing or two about reading people. And that's always a good thing, right? First up, let's talk about body language. You know, those nonverbal cues that can scream louder than words. When someone's lying, their body often betrays them. Keep an eye out for fidgeting, like they can't seem to sit still. Or maybe they're avoiding eye contact, like they're afraid you'll see right through them. And then there are those inconsistent gestures, like nodding yes while saying no. It's like their body's saying, "Wait a minute, this story doesn't add up." Now, close your eyes for a second and imagine someone telling you a story. Can you hear their voice? The tone we use can reveal a lot about what we're really thinking. Liars often have a tell in their voice. Maybe their pitch gets higher, or they start talking faster than usual. And be on the lookout for defensiveness, that "hey, why are you questioning me?" tone. It's like they're trying a little too hard to convince you, you know? Details, details, details. When someone's spinning a yarn, pay close attention to the specifics. Liars often trip themselves up with inconsistencies in their stories. One minute they were at the library, the next they were at the movies. And sometimes their stories are just too elaborate, like they're trying to create a distraction from the truth. Remember, the truth is usually pretty straightforward. Okay, this one's a little tricky, but stay with me. Micro-expressions are those fleeting facial expressions that flash across our faces in a fraction of a second. They're like our true emotions trying to sneak out. Liars often can't control these tiny tells. So look for a flicker of fear when they're trying to appear confident, or a hint of anger when they want to seem happy. It's like their face is giving away the secret. You know how it is. Ask a simple question and suddenly you're getting a 10-minute monologue? Yeah, that's a red flag. Liars often become evasive when questioned, trying to steer the conversation away from the truth. Or they go the opposite route and become overly detailed, hoping to bury the lie under a mountain of information. Just remember, sometimes a simple yes or no is all you need. We all have our routines and habits, right? Well, sudden changes in behavior can be a sign that something's up. Maybe they're suddenly glued to their phone, or they're being extra secretive about their whereabouts. It's like they're trying to create distance or avoid being caught in a lie. Trust me, those little changes can speak volumes. Guilt is a powerful emotion, and it can manifest in some pretty obvious ways. Liars often exhibit nervous habits like biting their nails, touching their face, or avoiding eye contact. They might also try to deflect your questions by turning the tables and making you feel guilty for suspecting them. It's like they're saying, "How dare you question me?" When, really, they're the ones with something to hide. You know that feeling deep down inside, that little voice that whispers, "Something's not right?" Yeah, that's your intuition, and it's usually right on the money. If something feels off in your relationship, if your partner's words don't match their actions, or if you just can't shake that feeling of doubt, it's time to pay attention. Your gut is your internal lie detector, so don't ignore its warnings. How someone behaves around others can be very telling. Do they act differently when they're with their friends or family? Do they seem more relaxed, more authentic? Or do they put on a different persona, like they're trying to hide something? Pay attention to how they interact with others, because it can give you valuable insights into their true character. Listen, sometimes it's hard to see things clearly when you're in the thick of it, especially when it comes to matters of the heart. If you're feeling lost or confused, don't be afraid to reach out to a trusted friend or family member for their perspective. They might notice things you haven't, or they might be able to offer some much-needed support and guidance. And hey, if you're really struggling, there's no shame in seeking professional help from a therapist or counselor. Remember, when it comes to relationships, honesty really is the best policy. Trust your instincts and don't be afraid to have those open and honest conversations with your partner. Communication is key. If something's bothering you, talk about it. And if you catch your partner in a lie, don't jump to conclusions. Give them a chance to explain themselves and then decide how you want to move forward together. Relationships can be tricky, but with a little bit of awareness and a whole lot of communication, you can build a strong and lasting bond built on trust and honesty. If you found these tips helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more relationship advice. And be sure to let me know in the comments below what you thought of these tips and if you have any other tricks for spotting a liar. See you next time.